Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Netflix hit gold with their true crime docu-series. Making a Murderer, The Staircase, and The Keepers have all become cultural obsessions. I've watched quite a few, but none are as truly head-scratching and beyond comprehension than Tiger King. It's now streaming and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. I had never heard of Joe Exotic until watching the series, and maybe that's because I'm not familiar with the big cat scene in the South. Joe Exotic is a gun-toting, flamboyant guy with a mullet who runs a tiger zoo. He is now serving time in the Grady County Jail for the murder-for-hire plot of Carole Baskin, an animal rights activist, as she claims, who also runs her own big cat rescue. Tigers, murder for hire, I mean, what more could you ask for? Joe Exotic is much like you would assume from his name. He is larger than life, and as the 7-episode series unfolds, has so many tricks up his sleeve that it's truly baffling. He owned hundreds of tigers and big cats, making massive profits off of them thanks to his television series and the visitors that came to his show. Now, was it all ethical? Not so much, which led Carole Baskin to wanting to shut his place down. Now, given the interview footage, it appears that directors Eric Goode and Rebecca Chaiklin clearly went into this documentary with one angle and then spent 5 years documenting Joe Exotic and Carole Baskin's feuding relationship. I would venture that even they couldn't predict the ending. They set up the beginning and the end of this story all within the first 15 minutes of the docu-series, and much like other true crime on Netflix, they grab you hook, line, and sinker just from the little information that they divulge. Big cat people are backstabbing people, as we learn, and this series spins out into a wide web of fascinating characters, including Doc Antle, another big game zookeeper who has a harem of wives. Every personality that we meet is larger than life and guilty of things that I can't even get into without spoilers. You literally cannot trust anyone that you meet in this series. Each episode has enough jaw-dropping moments digging into the histories of Joe, Carole, their spouses, and more that it just gets weirder as it goes on. I want to warn that there are some disturbing images on many levels with the big game community. The exploitation of animals and the people that parade their children in front of them for selfies are just a few of the deeper angles that Tiger King addresses. It's a fascinating examination, like a massive train wreck that you just can't take your eyes off of. I had to resist doing my own research on these people throughout, as I didn't want anything spoiled, and I urge you to do the same. Watch it all first before you dive in for more information. It's edited together to perfection, as directors Eric Goode and Rebecca Chaiklin know exactly how to tell this story in a very specific order, as one shoe drops after the next. Words like obsession, binge-worthy, shocking are all frequently used for true crime docuseries, and I've used all of them already in this review as they wholeheartedly apply to Tiger King. Once you start, you won't be able to stop. I'm giving Tiger King 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some reviews of other streaming shows like Little Fires Everywhere and The Crown. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Tiger King. It's now streaming on Netflix. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.